He's Morten, I'm Martin. It's 16 minutes to 8. Now, we last featured today's special music guest during our coverage of the Rock in Rio festival earlier this year. That was the first time we'd seen AHA since the group took 2 years off to spend time with their families. Now they're back touring Britain, and we're pleased to welcome lead singer Morten Harket. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Are you an early morning person? Do you find it difficult getting up?
Not at all, no.
Yeah.
I find it difficult, yes.
Yeah.
I've come from Birmingham, actually.
Were you playing there last night?
Yeah, I did.
How did it go?
It went very well, actually.
Because we have some special friends in Birmingham watching this morning. We've got a new studio opening there.
It still went well.
It went
Yeah.
I said, do you have problems getting up early in the morning? Because, of course, you've just had a new addition to the family, haven't you?
I have, well, yeah. So that makes it well known to me. That
Is he keeping you up at night?
he is keeping my wife up. I'm already used to him. I mean, she gets up to feed him.
Yeah.
I just sleep through.
But he, like most men probably, but he doesn't have a name, does he?
He has many names, but he's just not
for sure.
baptized
You
yet.
haven't picked one as such yet, have you?
No, we're still working on it, actually, and we're open to suggestions.
Go on. Don't say that, because they'll write in their hundreds now. Do you still get mobbed the way you used to, sort of 3 or 4 years ago when?
No, it changes slightly. Mobbed. You know, you always have the recognition sort of factor or whatever, but the mobbing is something that takes place when it's organised, usually.
Yeah.
You know, that means when people know you're there, you're going to be there and at certain special events, outside gigs if you pop your head out, and but not sort of in normal life, you know.
Yeah. Now you've not had a really big hit in this country for a while, have you? Why is that? Why is that? Is it the way music's changing? Is it the way music's changing, or is it the way you're changing, or what?
It's a bit of everything, I think. We've never been particularly keen on just the publicity machine, in a sense. That has something to do with it, but I've never really analysed it that much. It's not that that's not really the most interesting side of what we, you know, of music to us anyway. It can be fun for a little while, but there's nothing in it really, you know.
Because I sometimes wonder when you see a pop star who's not had a hit for a while, or a group or whatever,
yeah,
in the charts, and they maybe fade from the scene. I wonder, how do they keep paying the mortgage? Where does the money come from?
Yeah, that's true.
Is it difficult? I mean, is it?
Well, mortgages, I think, have been difficult probably for most people lately.
Yeah. So pop groups are feeling the recession as well.
And I'm not saying we don't want hits. That's not the fact. I mean, and we've had hits in other countries. It goes in waves, and just the hit phenomena in a way is not the only. It's not the only thing. It's an important part of it, because everything is sort of kind of concerned around that in this business. But we see when we happened in a big way in 85, 86, we had a string of hits for quite some time, and we had the whole sort of media machinery going our way in a way. But that's one type of success, and it doesn't really reflect on what you're doing out there with the public. We've had greater success, real success in a sense, later on, because we see this, we can monitor it.
Success that you enjoy more, perhaps.
Well, I mean, in general, with public, that means more people going to see our shows, more, you know, that's real success to me, because that's real people coming, buying our tickets to see us play live. Whilst that's when you're hot in the media, that means press writes about you a lot, because you're available to them as well, and you're the hot thing at the moment. That doesn't mean that a lot of people are that interested in you. It just means press are interested, and that's not necessarily the same thing.
Now listen, you have to answer me this question. Why is it that Norway always seems to do so badly in the Eurovision Song Contest?
Well, either it has something to do with the contest, which I don't know really. I don't.
I mean,
I tell you what, Norwegians are never good at selling themselves in a way. They never were.
Yeah?
No. They.
You seem to have managed quite well, though.
Yeah, I don't think we've sold ourselves. That's the.
No. Is that something you have to do more of, you think?
I think. Yes. I think we can learn. I think we are learning to open up a little more when it comes to that. I think we're too restrained. in fact. I think others have too less restrictions or not holding enough back, but being Norwegian, that is something we have taken with us actually from home. I think we are not good enough at parting in a way and going with it in a sense, opening up on stage as well. You're not going to see us move very much about on stage, although that is actually changing as well.
Is it?
Yeah, because it is more fun actually to liven up more than we have done in the past.
And how much longer do you have to do on tour in Britain? How many more dates have you got?
We've only got, it's Bournemouth tonight, Bournemouth Pavilion, and then Hammersmith day after tomorrow.
Right, good. Well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Stay with us though, don't go away. And very appropriate, we're going to hear your new single after the break. Very appropriate, because it's called Early Morning.
Say you know you will, move it like you do.
And Morten Harket from a-ha will be joining us again.
With Diamonds in the Soles of Her or His Shoes. I'm not sure, from the Gracelands album. Morten Harket might be able to help me out from a-ha. Good morning again.
I can't help you on that. I'm more acquainted with his past, actually.
You're a fan, though, are you?
Yeah, I think you could say that.
Yeah, because in this series of interviews that we're doing, there's more tomorrow and the next day and the next day, it emerges that, excuse me, in this concert, when he's going to come here next month, he'll be reworking the old classics, such as Bridge Over Troubled Water and Cecilia, into a reggae rhythm version. Do you think that's, I mean, to me that's sacrilege almost, sort of changing those old tunes that I grew up with?
Well, he's the prophet that wrote the song, so...
He's allowed to do it, is he?
I think so. He's allowed to do whatever he wants there. Plus, he doesn't have Garfunkel with him to sing it, so you don't really have Bridge Over Troubled Water as you know it, anyway.
Yeah, of course, he likes a lot of Latin rhythms as well, and you're big down under, as they say, on the other side, in South America. I'm watching Stephen Fry's face here. In South America.
Well, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are, yeah. That's not...
He's very modest. There's millions of them in South. I mean, you've just played a concert to 195,000.
You're not selling yourself.
No,
sell yourself more.
I just said I was going to do that. Well, no, we are, and you know, and also, I mean, just thinking about, you said we haven't had any hits there for a long time. I mean, it's only a few months back we had Crying in the Rain, so I suppose that was a hit. Went to #1 in the European chart as well. So
yeah.
I'm not very good at selling myself, am I?
Yeah.
Stephen Fry's good at selling himself though,
I'm
aren't
quite good at selling a-ha as well. But that's the way I like it. A-ha, that's maddening. That's
I was
what
about
keeps me on with it.
touch me. Or is it?
Are you
Yeah.
expensive? Very expensive.
He's
yes.
very, very expensive.
Worth every penny.
Because you've still, well...
A lot of Americans
'cause
still think we are
I
like
think
that.
they do.
Yeah,
They still believe they
Well, I've
still...
lived here for 7 years. I think you are like that.
What we were going to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the charity.
Yeah.
Great, thanks for
Good luck
coming
to
in.
you.
Thank you.
Also, thanks to Morten Harket, who's in Bournemouth tonight.
True.
Good
Gotta
luck
get down
with the
there.
tour. Good luck with the tour. And
Thank you.